How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. This is the newest Dokkan Fest coming to JP, but he was a global first, meaning us here on Global really got to enjoy this guy for a little bit before they decided to throw him on JP. So we're going to test him in one of the newest events in Global Dokkan, probably the second hardest event on Global right now, and that is the BUUHAN Red Zone stage. I like this stage because I can stack up the units and have a little bit of fun with it and really push some units to the limit. Unfortunately, he can't be used in the Kid Buu fight because his super attacks in both of his transform states are nullified, so he can't even attack. He's literally just a free attack slot for the Kid Buu, so we're not using him there. We will test him out here, and I really wanted to test him out here, right, because he really excelled on Global early on because of the short fight meta that we were in. Okay, that's not too bad on the AGL Zamos there. He really excelled in the short content that we were in, but the issue was, at the time of his release, we didn't quite have a fully fleshed out Super Bosses team. It's a little bit better now on Global, and we have some extra options here, like the Hit, who isn't really doing much for anybody on the team other than kind of just holding his own here. But I wanted to test him on this stage because in the shorter fights, he does really well. But this is a long fight, which means we will run out of at least one of their domains and probably have to activate the second one. So I'm just kind of curious how that would play out, because that is essentially 10 turns, which, I mean, I can't imagine too many stages will take you that long, but especially since you're starting from turn 4 to use it. So that means 14 turns, essentially. Like, that'll clear most fights. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we basically just need to stall out with these two unlinked until we can transform one of them. I don't like rotating one of them off. I mean, I suppose you could do that and then just transform one of them once they're back on rotation, just so you can kind of speed things through. I would rather just keep them off, because something always happens, right, when I'm trying to move them around. So, you know, I would rather just keep it as is, to be completely honest. Alright, here we go. We got PHY coming in slot 7. Something tells me she's sealed. Alright, we get the transformation on AGL Zamos, so he can start stacking defense now. This is good. Yep, PHY's sealed. Knew it. Always. Every time. Okay, well, that's alright. She's not the big focus. She's just kind of here to help us clear out some stages if we need it. So we'll just grab those with her, heal up a little bit, and send her off. Hopefully she can just dodge there in the third slot. Alright, I keep saying it, but other things keep coming up. I do need to do a showcase for this guy on this stage, focusing specifically on him, the Zamos here, because he is really good for this fight. He stacks, right? So this is really helpful for him. Here we go. Alright, so we get the super on Zamos here. Alright, not too bad. 123. Alright, here we go. And now Tech Zamos is going to be kind of sitting in third slot for us. Or not third slot, second slot. Alright, perfect. Alright, who got sealed here? I think it's one of our Goku Blacks, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Better them than Hit. I need Hit to focus on stacking defense, so you know what? This is fine. Oh, perfect orb falling here, so we can get the 11 with him. Remember, he's one of the 50% type supports, so he needs orbs to get hit all of his defense, but on top of that, he is greatly raising his defense every turn, so he's an infinite defense stacker. So he's actually really good for this fight, even though he's not supporting anyone. The main reason he's here is because Goku Black kind of wants a full team of super bosses. And again, still on global without Broly and some of the other characters, it's the roster is limited. Although, I mean, to be completely honest, I don't know that I would put Broly on his team because of the domain thing. It's already pushing it having Zamos, but Zamos can kind of work without the domain. Broly can't. Alright, not bad with the crit. We get 2.8. Alright, so we're up to 5 million. Remember, they are base form. They really don't come into their own until you transform them. It's really just about stalling until you can. There we go. Alright, another defense raise on hit. And double digits. Nice. Alright, perfect. AGL Zamos can continue to build. So let's put him slot 1 here. Perfect. We'll grab this with Tech Zamos, and then we'll just take those 3. Hopefully we can finish off with the AGL and Tech here. Alright, can we proc that 3rd super? No, we get the normal, that's okay. Alright, Tech Zamos, come through for us, man. Get us that kill so we can move on. Okay, so we got one more turn here. Honestly, for a banner unit, that's pretty good. Alright, here we go. And of course now Kefla is Super Saiyan 2, and we do need to stack with her. And I don't think we're going to get... Well, actually, we might with Goku Black being sealed. I was going to say, we probably won't even get a stack with her, but let's see what happens here. Alright, let's... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's take that, so that way now we can get the 6 orbs with Kefla. Alright, let's... Come on, get us a super here. Alright, there we go. Now we can put on some damage, yeah, so... I mean, that is the thing with Goku Black, right? He's got that rare chance of doing supers, which is... It's, honestly, it's not as bad as people make it sound. It is tough, right? Especially when you're untransformed. But once you transform one of them, that whole story changes. So we're kind of just delaying until we can do that. I really don't want to do it until the next phase, because then we ensure that we will finish within our 10 turns that we have. There we go. Good job, Kefla. Finally got an attack raise. Alright, perfect. So now we're in the STR phase. So we can start moving along through this a little bit quicker than we were before. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, let's take that, and we'll get a nice big heal by grabbing these with the hit. Perfect. Alright, we get the extra super with Fuse Zamos here. We get another one? Yeah, 3 supers. Love it. That means we're going to get quite the hefty defense raise this turn. Alright, and now not tech, I keep thinking tech hit, STR hit will get a little bit of defense raise. He's actually doing pretty well, all things considered. Look at that, double digits. He doesn't even have any links active. Alright, so now I'm pretty comfortable transforming one of them. That's the friend. I think the friend is 79%. Let's start with ours, the 69% one. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is a great start. We got 4 rainbow orbs. Remember, every rainbow orb we get is a greater chance we have of doing an additional super, so we do want to prioritize that. Because the more rainbow orbs we get, the more possible supers we can do, and therefore, the more defense we'll have, right? I think he can cap out at like 2.7 million defense if we get all of our orbs and all of our supers. But even still, you know, starting out at 4.8, it doesn't look like a lot, and the fact that we're doing normals kind of tricks people. I've talked about this before. It makes people think we're not doing as much as we are. But each one of those did 1.6, right? So in total damage, that is a lot. Now we're jumping into 1.5 million, right? He is still raising attack and defense on each super on the same level that Tech Gohan is, Tech Ultimate Gohan. I don't think people realize that, right? Quite how much he's actually raising. It's essentially the same as his doing the super. It's just if he does the super, it's even more. Alright, so honestly, that was a pretty good showing, right? When we ended up with 15 and 18 mil, that's actually pretty good. Especially when you consider all the damage we did in between there. Alright, here we go. Alright, we just need to make sure this guy survives. He can take a bit on... There we go. Alright, double digits. We're fine. Perfect. Alright, but once again, I feel like Kefla... Nice. Okay, so we're looking pretty good with AGL's Moss, but I'm pretty sure Kefla is not going to get an attack again. Perfect. Alright, look at that. We're up to 10 million on this guy. We get an additional super for 11 mil. Nice. And we squeeze out one more, which will go ahead and finish the STR phase with us, taking us into the next Fizz phase. Of course he locked the one there. Of course he did. Ooh, but our rainbow orbs are actually looking really good here. That's frustrating. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's take 5. We'll get the Dokkan attack. He should be fine. And there we go. We got the mythical 5 rainbow orbs with this guy. So this is going to be a really good turn for Goku Black here, actually. Look at that, double digits. I love it. Alright, so let's get that Dokkan attack. We'll do a bit of damage, and if all goes well, we might actually just finish this phase. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So, I mean, him locking top 3 isn't too bad. It means, right, we only have 1 turn, and then we can just transform him on the other rotation with the HL Zamasa. It'll work out. It won't be too bad. Nice. There we go. Double digits still. Alright, so we're kicking things off with 4.3, right? So this is just the first super. Remember, once we do 5 attacks, we have a guaranteed super. But we actually get the additional super for 6 million here. Very nice. Alright, we get the normal. And then here comes the super. So 10 million. We're up to 10 million already. There we go. 5 million. We get a normal. Now, After this one, we should have another super. Oh, not quite. Oh, but look at how much damage we did on that normal. Look at how much damage we're doing on that normal. There it is. The 20 million. Very good. Okay, so that actually could have been a lot more if we had actually gotten the super. We will tank this for double digits with all that attack that we did. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so that was actually still pretty good, hitting up to 20 million. I think that's the highest we've ever gotten, because I've never actually been able to get the 5 rainbow orbs. So we actually got really lucky here. But, I mean, as you saw, I mean, we essentially did a super with a few of those attacks, even though it wasn't normal, because, right, we did 3.5 on one of those normals, right? That's actually, I mean, that's essentially a super in some cases. All right, let's grab that. Take that. Alright, so we won't have Big Bad Bosses active this turn because, of course, he locked our guy again. But I wonder, without Big Bad Bosses, can we do enough here to kill him? Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, we get the additional super with the Zmoss. Now remember, this guy works when there's a full Realm of Gods rotation, so we're lucky this turn, but we might not be so lucky next turn. And there we go. Attack Zmoss finishes it off, despite nobody having Big Bad Bosses active. Alright, there we go. That's exactly what I thought, right? So we did run out of our domain, but that's okay. We just gotta survive this turn, and then we'll get okay, and then we'll get the next one back on. Okay, this is gonna be a big risk. We just gotta pray for the normals. Alright, there we go. So we'll still get some additional supers with Kefla, and then Goku Black. Unfortunately, no rainbow orbs for him. Alright, still taking double digits pre-super. That's really good. Nice. There we go. We get the additional super with Kefla. And we get another one. 20 million we're up to on Kefla. Very nice. Alright, so this Goku Black not going to do as much, right? Because we don't have any Big Bad Bosses partner for him. And on top of that, we didn't get any rainbow orbs. So he's not going to be looking that good here. Alright, not bad. Still taking double digits. And of course, he can counter beam supers, so that really works out. Alright, let's transform him. Ooh, we actually got a good field of orbs here. Alright, let's grab this for the 4 orbs. We're taking a big risk. Hopefully he doesn't super. He supered at the end of last turn. He shouldn't super again. There we go. Alright, normal. Okay, seriously? You supered at the end of the turn last time. Okay, and when we're transformed, we don't get the chance to nullify, so we just ate that. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, so actually not too bad here. We can actually set up everybody on this rotation, so let's grab that with Kefla so we can get some damage out there. Get some more attack raises. We'll let that, we'll just keep Hit and Kefla together here. Nice, there we go, additional super. Nice, with the crit, and we get one more super. That does finish the phase. Perfect. So we get one last turn in the final phase with Goku Black. This could not have been planned better. Alrighty, so we do want to try to prioritize as many of the rainbow orbs as we can. Alright. Alright, let's grab this. Alright, here we go. So this should work out pretty well. Not quite as... Ooh, look at that, 7 million. So it's not quite as big as the 5 rainbow orbs that we got, but it's still pretty good. There we go, we get an additional normal. Another additional normal. Another one. Over 2 million now on those normals. And now we hit 15 million. Very nice. So, I mean, again, as you can see, there's a lot going on underneath the hood with Goku Black. So much so that even though we do normals, we're still essentially doing a super in most cases. And with that 18 mil, we do finish things. So there you go, folks. If you are on JP Dokkan, that is what you can expect from the Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. He is really, really good. I run him on a few different setups. This is just the main one. I wanted to run him on this one because I wanted to show him with a full Super Bosses team, which is kind of what he needs, right? He gets damage reduction based on how many that are on the team. And so the more he has, the better he's going to do. He could still work without a full setup of super bosses, but obviously you do want them around whenever possible. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, are you on JP and summoning for Super Saiyan Rose, or are you on Global summoning for Frieza? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.